It's now 5 a.m. I've done it all night. Night shift has gone well, I have to say. Have you enjoyed yourself with me tonight, children? Good. I'm just going to do my normal shaman cards. I can't be bothered to read this morning. So I'm not dead. I know people said I was dead. I'm not dead. I'm alive. Although I'm a dead man walking. I'm being dead. I'm a nobody, but I'm a somebody. So because I'm a somebody, I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody with somebody. All of you people have been living off I'm not paying the bill anymore. The bill has been stopped. There is no more money, honey. Beautiful way. There is no more money coming, and that is it. I'm a seer. Seer, over there. Seer, over there. For 30 years, I've been paying the bill while I've been skint. I've been like Cinderella, living and working like a motherfucker. I don't mind. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself, and it's been a lovely life, and I've enjoyed it very much so. Demons work for me. That's why I've always been well looked after. Although I have never had the sense, like money-wise sense, I've had sense. And it's been an ideal training ground for me because the demons love me. Demons love me. They work for me. Do you understand? I'm a chosen one. Does anybody... Are you starting to understand what I'm saying? This is Blue Moon, by the way. Welcome to Blue Moon. It's the 19th of August today, 2024. And it is 5 a.m. UK time. And I'm so excited. So excited. We've got Uranus popping about, I see. Jupiter's in full swing. Having a party up in Jupiter there, the old Jupiter. And I'm not an astrologer, so I can't possibly tell you the full details. But I do have an astrologer. Shout out to Kay Patcher, who is a great astrologer. I've followed him since 2011. And he's never wrong, that guy. Never wrong. I don't say that lightly. To you, Kay Patcher. I don't say that lightly. He is never wrong, and he does. I don't join anything that he does. He does a lot of stuff, actually, apparently. But I only follow the weekly Paley report. I do follow that. I don't follow many things, but I do follow the weekly Paley report. I've been in and out of it, obviously, because I've been living in hell, so I do have to confess that I have been slightly distracted at certain times of my life, and a little bit sometimes. So, but on the whole, I've been following since 2011. And the Paley report, just the Paley report. I don't do any of the other. He does all sorts of stuff. I'm coming on a retreat, Kay Patcher. I've decided. I've been wanting to come on one since 2012, but because they've robbed me, I've never had any money to come on one. I can't afford to come, but I can afford to come now. Or I will be able to once we get the finer details of these minor prints sorted out, because they're just printing paper for themselves now, really. So that's me gathering all my nuts together, so I'll be able to come on. I might come to Bali. It's just been to Greece. I know, nice that. Wish I'd gone to fucking Greece. So, astrology-wise, sorry I digress, astrology-wise, but if you want us to phone an astrologer, we don't do porn astrology here. You can't phone him, he's busy. It's a coyote, that's the fox. Well, it's a dog, actually, but you know what I mean. Foxy Bingo, number 77777, Foxy Bingo, Paddy Power, that'll be me. I won the bingo. Oh, it's me, I won a prize. I'm gonna get a lump sum of money, me. Hooray, look at me. Moon. The moon. Now, I was talking to my friend outside, one of my demon friends. And I says to her, she says, oh, it's full moon, isn't it, Kat? You've been going on about that. I says, yeah. I says, full moon today. This was yesterday. And I said, she says, oh, I'm going to come outside and have a look and see if we can see it. I says, oh, come on then. Now, we've seen it when it was half moon. Kay Patcher, you might know this. This is an astrology question. I don't know the answer to this. You know how we've got, it's a solar system, so everything's sort of going around and around in a spiral rather than a linear. Everything's moving and going around. So the sun rises every day up at the same place, and I can see it, and it comes. Obviously, it changes as the weeks and the months go on and stuff, right? The moon the other week, 2 weeks ago, half moon, like a Jaffa cake. Full moon, half moon, total eclipse. So the half moon, when it was waxing, coming out of its waxing phase, was in front of me here, say, right? Now I could see it and it was quite low in the sky. Now it's full moon, it's nowhere to be seen. From my same standing viewpoint. I'm locked up in a mental hospital, so, well, I'm not locked up, well, I kind of am, actually. I kind of am, I'm on a section 3, so, but for my own safety. So, my point being, does the moon move round really faster than the sun and come stand up at different points in the sky during the night? Does it disappear and go from over here to over here in 2 weeks? Seagull's trying to say no. I don't know where it's gone. So she says to me last night, that's fucking creased. She says, the moon's not there, Kat. I said, I know, and I can see a few stars. It was cloudy. It was cloudy, yes, that was true. And I am in the UK. But you could see a few stars. So if I can see a few stars, you can be able to see the moon, because the moon's brighter than a few stars, isn't it? Or isn't it not? These are questions I'm asking the astrologer. If you could address these on the Paley report this week, it's kind of maybe drop it into conversation. I don't know, because it's really bugging the life out of me. Unless I do some research myself, but I'm a lazy cat. I'm not very good at these things. So, and I've got a lot on at the minute. So, she says, I think someone stole the moon. I says, cheeky fuckers, stolen the fucking moon. She was fucking crazy. She says, Kat, you funny. I says, well, I think they have. I think you might be right. I think there's somebody's stolen the fucking moon. Drum, dum, da, dum, 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 drum. Who's on the rum? Is the devil's on the rum again? Are you demons on the rum? D-rum, devil's rum, D-rum, 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 dum. Holy moaning. Holy shit. So, yeah, that's kind of the question. Does the moon, I don't know where the moon's disappeared to. It's disappeared. We can't see the moon. And I've checked all 4 corners of the building and I still can't find the moon. It's not in the sky. Does anybody know where the moon's gone? Is it total eclipsed again? It's in a total eclipse. Have I gone back in time? Have I time travelled? Have I landed in the wrong time? Are we not in August? I thought we were, sorry. Back to the corn porn, sorry. Get back to the porn, that's what we're here to talk about. So, we've lost the moon in Birmingham. I've lost the moon. We haven't seen it for nearly 2 weeks. So if anybody could tell us where we're missing moon man. Can we possibly find the moon man? Blade, we need your help. Somebody's stolen the goddamn fucking moon. How dare they? So anyway, yeah, that was last night's hurrah, funny, ha ha. And all I said, what could have happened is, because it was so low, it was really low, and I mean low. So, because it was so low, I said maybe it's dropped into the ocean. In the lower world. Has the lower world stolen the moon again? Are they playing funny buggers and projecting different stuff onto us and stealing my fucking moon? Are you stealing the moon now? Oh, I thought you were playing with Uranus. You stopped playing with Uranus and now you've stolen the bloody moon. Because you can't kill the sun, you've now stolen the moon. Earth says no, it's not true. Don't do it. The moon belongs to us. You are nuts. So that's kind of where we're at with the moon situation and the astrology report. My astrology report is slightly different to an astrologer. I would say they're messing about with Uranus still. They're trying to cause treason with Blade again, double shot, 2 blades. So they're still trying to cause holy hell with Mars and trying to get us all in war, but we're not in war. They're in war. You're wanting war, but we're not at war. Mr. Flump of the biff baff boff of the tumps, of the trumpety tumps, Nelly the elephant, the man in the room that nobody wants to talk about, and we're all pretending it's okay, is the problem is he turned the White House black in 2016 when he went to Iraq and stole the portal gate, heart of the sky. And Mr. Bush, who caused war and sent my soldiers, I call them my soldiers because I stand up for the military, cursed yourself, sir. Do you know how many military people died in Iraq and Iran? Who ran? You ran, my lord. You ran. Crew ran. And my staff have got a problem with that. Giraffe. So your neck's longer than a fucking giraffe, sir. So he caused holy hell with the Anunnaki. And my father is Anunnaki, which is Ra. And my father says, no, this is not happening on his watch. You hear me now, sir? So, Sweat Lodge. He's sweating now in the lodge. He's been going to meetings every week and does this every week and sends out military fucking goddamn psychopaths. I told you not to touch those 2 military men in the USA again, and you did. And has somebody been using a fake ID, Eden Garcia's, and killed him, maybe? And stole his pension? And used his pension, which was actually mine because I was his next of kin, before you killed him? Or is he still alive and just pretending to be and trying to be me, and he's the military man that I've got a problem with? It's the Garden of Eden. It's a pain for everybody. Satan's always done this to us. So it's a family problem we have with Mr. Lucifer. Lucifer, darling, your time is up on Earth. Bound and gagged. He knows he's lost. He's just getting you to do his dodgy work because he knows that he can't do anything else. So he's just trying to take as many of you with him down to as possible, and keep all of you bound and gagged and marked by the beast. Does that make sense? Is that what you're doing? Smoking your head off? Oh, shit. Sucking your daddy's dick. And the tater chips. The dick chips. He's a porn star and all. He's a kingpin. I don't know. Sorry, is he married now? The dictatorships. He's got no right over them children. I'm telling you now, they're like fucking feral children. They take the piss out of him. She's a demon. Anyway, that's what happens when you spoil children with materialistic bullshit. I know that because I spoiled my first child. And she's into materialism now and daddy's dicks. So, that's life, isn't it, really? We learn by our mistakes, and children do not come with a, what we would call a handbook. So we can only learn by what we're taught. And try not to be sorry for 14:04 on the clock. Try not to be sorry for what you didn't know at the time. We've all fucked up. And now it's just a question of give love, receive love. You're going to get back what you give. What comes around goes around. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Family fortunes. Wheel of Fortune. Woo! Bloop. You're up. We're down. Now we're up and you're down. It's not a problem. I don't know why you're upset about it. Why are you upset about it? It's only materialism. It's only a fucking car. It's only a fucking house. It's only your kids. What's the matter with you? What's your greatest fear, cat? What's your greatest fear? I haven't got a fear, sir. I ain't got no fear. But I didn't have fear from after I was raped when I was 3. Because I made friends with the demons, and the demons have always looked after me. They've always protected me. That's why you always get a hard time if you cross me. Demons love me. I'm well protected down under. I'm respected down under by the underworld. Get anything you want. What do you need? I get everything I need. I mean, where have I got this from? Exactly. Just give it to me. Here, have that cat. I don't want it anymore. Thanks. Where'd you get that from? I want one of them. Here, cat, you can have it. Can I? Thanks. Demons love me. Why are you being so nasty to the demons? It's light and dark. You love angels, but you don't want to love the demons. Or you love the demons and you think the angels, and you don't respect God. You don't respect Ra, which is representative of the sun god, the Anunnaki team of legions upstairs. But you respect 50-cent whappers and pimps. And you've done what it says not to do in the Bible. Which is what? Idolise fucking materialistic bullshit. And idolise a human. You're not meant to idolise man in your tree of knowledge. You should know this because you should have read your scriptures. You religious people. Have you not read the scriptures? Do not idolise. And you've idolised A, materialism, cars, status, power, and the Putin and I haven't mentioned him yet, Dad. I know I don't want to, but I am going to have to. The Russians and the Chinese and the USA, Mr. Flump, Back to the Future Biff, fucked up, and they all fucked off the Anunnaki, the G7. That's the European kind of thing of what's going on with the World War. We're not going into World War. There's no war. We're just raw. But you're now in your own level of... it's political, I know, and people don't like to talk about the political stuff. I know my brother Savage doesn't like to mention the names and stuff, but I do. That's my job. I'm here to name and shame and to call you out. And it's a worldwide organisation of the G7 summit that came together to politically manipulate and the biggest human experiment in human history of corruption. Started in 1776 when Christopher Columbus found America. So, politically and religiously and geographically speaking, just from somebody with I have a lot of sense and I've got a lot of wisdom. I mean, I must be a really wise person to know the Christopher Columbus didn't find America. Oh, look at me. Can I get a gold star, Daddy, for doing that one? I think I'm a geography teacher now. Really, that's what we would call a Bart Simpson moment. Who told you and who did you believe I knew that when I was like 6. Christopher Columbus found America in the 1700s. What about all those Mexican people and South America and the Aztec people and the Peruvian people and... They've got pyramids in the jungle in Mexico and it's Chichen Itza. And they've got jungle memorabilia in Peru. And they've got pyramids in Egypt and all over the world. And they're trying to say that a man got in a boat a few hundred years ago and found America. Okay. I can't be talking to these people. This is the algebra class. If you would like to remove yourself from my page, block me, stop me, cock me, dock me, walk me, flock me, do whatever you want to do, but please don't come back here again. I can't talk to you. I can't talk to you. It's like the American who said to me, I love your accent, Cat. Do you? I like your accent too. I don't have an accent. What do you mean? Well, I'm from America. I don't have an accent. What's that cartoon? Elmer Fudd? It's not so funny when the rabbit's got the gun. I've always had the fucking gun. I just chose not to shoot you, you fucking idiot. He was from Las Vegas, and he said he didn't. he didn't have an accent because he's from America. I'm still here. My daughter was shouting upstairs. I'm still here. Hold on a moment. I do believe you do have an accent. You know, if you're like Las Vegas, and if you went to New York or Texas, you have a different kind of voice, don't you? Yes. Oh, I see. No, I won't tell anyone what you've said. No, I know. It does sound a bit silly now, doesn't it, really? Of course you have an accent because you're American. No, I'm sorry. I was just sorting out the cat. It just ran out the door. Yeah, no problem. I'm still here, yeah. So... I've got a bad chest. So, do you have a passport? No, you don't have a passport. You've never been out of America. No, I can see that. And you've never been in the military or anything like that to travel abroad or anything. No. You've been in prison, though. Yes. For a sexual offence that you didn't do. Of course, yes. Wrongly committed of a crime. Of course you were. Yes, you're a god. You're a king. I should respect that. Yes, I completely understand what you're saying. You served time with O.J. Simpson, did you? How interesting. Wow, it's really lovely. You wear socks all the time. You would do if you've been in prison, yes. Sorry, I was just rolling a cigarette. No, I'm in the north of England. No, that's not near Stonehenge, no. No, I'm County Durham, which is on the border of Scotland. Oh, you like it up Scotland too, do you? Oh, that's great. But you don't have a passport or anything? No. This is the same motherfucker. You're impressed that... Different phone call. Okay, next day. Hello, good morning. How are you? Yes, I've slept really well. Good. Yes. I've inspired you. Have I? Really? How have I done that? What I said last night? God, what did I say last night? What did I say last night? I say a lot of shit, so I don't know what I said. Which bit inspired you, darling? The bit where I said about healthy eating. Okay, that's great. Wonderful. And so you're going to get a healthy breakfast today. You're on your way out now in the car, are you? You're going to drive there now. Wow. Driving to go and get breakfast. Where are you going to get your breakfast? What are you going to have? I can tell everything I need to know by this guy when he tells me what he's having for breakfast. I'll know exactly where he's at on his level of evolution. Okay, so what are you going to have? Hold on a minute, my daughter's shouting again. I'll be back in a minute. I'm back. Sorry about that. Yes, so you're going to go to Subway because they do green things and salad and stuff there. So that's a healthy breakfast. Great, yes, I can understand what you're saying. So basically you're going to McDonald's but the green one. Yes, that's what I'm saying, yes. I don't think it's really healthy, not well. I mean, you're doing very well, yes. You just keep going. I'm going to have to go anyway because I've got to go. I've got shit to do today. I've got to get ready for work and everything today. I don't know what I'm wearing or anything yet. I do wear a uniform, but I don't know what trousers. Okay, speak to you later, bye. Shit, motherfuckers. They're thick as fuck, man. I mean, really. This is the level of demonic demons that I've been dealing with. And they thought that and he turned around at me and he said, I'm the fucking devil. Timmy Tam Tom, suck your thumb, knee, fucking eye. All right then, big man. How do I know you've got no eye? Well, because I'm psychic. Aye, Captain. I can see you. I know exactly who you are, sir. I know exactly who you are. I've been waiting for these people to turn up. I've been waiting for your son. Who called you? Me. That was me. That was me you were fucking with. But I did learn a lot and he did help me a lot, also helped me. I have to say, praise given where praise is due, because he did help me get on the camera because I didn't take my photo until I met him. And then I started doing photos and I did a few shower scenes. I did. You like that, Tom Tom? Yeah, oh great, brilliant. Means I don't have to get touched off any of you motherfuckers, because that's a much better idea. Just saying. Oh God, how's Uranus doing upstairs, Dan? Are we still flopping about with that? I'm going to do this astrology report. They're still in Uranus, still fighting about Elon Musk is fucking taking everyone to Mars. All right then, great. Phew, you fucking hell, man. I tell you what it is. It's like Pearl Harbor all over again. It's like it is. It's just like, what the fuck? You lot can start war in a paper fucking bag. You couldn't fight your way out of a paper bag, but you're starting paper mache fights. Except, on a serious note, lest we forget, do you know how many people have died for the sake of the love of your money, where really you've been lying to the people and you haven't gone to war because there was no weapons in Iraq? Mr. Bush, nobody crashed into the Twin Towers. You set it up. If anybody knows anything about buildings, I'm an engineer as well. And if I'm an architect. Now, if you've got a building, two buildings like this, and something crashes into that, it doesn't that wouldn't, no. 2909 on the clock. That's a 299. No, that's not what happened. Do you want to tell the people what really happened in America, you American politicians and your corrupt corporations of bullshit? Do you want to tell the American people what you really did? Flump. Obama. How is Michael? Doing well. Oh, good. And that's not really very good, is it? You've got a lot to answer for, and you're going to go to hell for that. Treason. That's My brother, I had another demon friend, Batman, who was very intelligent. Batman was very good. I like Batman. I miss Batman. Batman called me. So, Batman told me a lot of stuff. Very informative guy he was. And, you're just in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble. You cause war where there's no war. Batman told me that apparently in some parts of America, if you've done crimes like this, you can still tie them up on a tree and just let them hang there. It's policy. And some states in America, you actually can get hanged still, or electric chair, or just rot in a prison, or they're allowed to do street justice. Yeah. And then we've got the whole thing of the Mexican border that we need to talk about, because that's just horrendous. And Mr. K over there, who's doing the Special K for the military over there under Flump's orders in 2016, making out as if he's done this and done that and done that. He's the Q of the Iraq Q. Ra Q. Ra's Q. So anyway, I think that's class over for now. 31 on the clock, mirror image of numbers. And I think you now need to shut the fuck up and start telling the people the truth. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep going on like this all day. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone without a care in the world. Because I'm innocent, you know it. But you're not so innocent. You've got blood on your hands, a lot here. I'm talking about high politicians and big people with a lot of money, in a lot of power and a lot of authority. Who is the military man who's been doing this behind the scenes? Who is the Mr. and Mrs. who don't want you to know all of this stuff that I know? I'm just going to keep talking. 21, 22, 32, 30, 32, 22 on the clock. I'm going to keep talking. Now that we've dealt with the root of the M&Ms, of the minions and the maggots, working our way up past the 50% of the whappers, of the pimps, getting ourselves up now to the G7 and the G7 summit. Something's going on here. Something's going on. I told you we're coming in hot with the RAF. That's the Royal Angel Force. I'm a leader, me. Said I'll never be a politician because I've got a dodgy past. Hello? Who's dodgy? So what that would mean to you is, God says to say, the G8 will be taking over. We have many politicians who are coming in. I'm just the psychic one that comes in with the last orders. They've been all arguing about this and trying to get this done, but now I come in, boom! Apache Longbow at your service, sir. I've got my TT squad pants on. TT squad, Rainbow Warrior. And I've got my Swallow Love jumper on. And that is what we call arrow braking system. Powers in the pullback, and boom! 33:53 on the clock. So I'm going to go now. I've said all that, and I'll upload, download, and you can panic about what you like, because I'm speaking the truth, and you know I am. I rack on the rack, sir. That'll be a rump steak for me. No, I don't eat rump steak. T-bone for me, or I would mostly prefer rib eye. I love a good rib eye. Thanks. Bye.